Welcome back to my channel, and you are watching English Flight, and I am Partijit Bora. So today I am going to give you very important 2-mark question answers from the chapter Flamingo Class 12 Indigo. Okay, so আমি Indigo as a 2 marks very important question answers বোৰ discuss কৰিম along with the solve answers from 2012 to 2020. আমি 2012 পৰা 2020 লৈকে আহা question paper যিবোৰ 2 marksৰ answers আছে সেইবোৰ আমি discuss কৰিম ঠিক আছে so for the new learners who has just joined to my channel so subscribe কৰিবা share কৰিবা আৰু like এটা কৰি দিবা ভিডিওটো কাৰণ এটা like মোৰ আমাৰ কাৰণে এটা enthusiasm হয় এটা positive signal দিয়ে গতিকে এটা লাইক হলে ভাল লাগিব আৰু প্ৰেছ আইকনটো দবাই লবা because of you are going to get all the videos related to your course of class 12 11 or maybe other classes okay so the first question is that who was Rajkumar Shukla why did he come to the Congress session Rajkumar Shukla was a poor sharecropper from Champaran. He had come to the Congress session to complain about the injustice of the landlord system prevailing in Bihar. What was the incident that promoted Gandhi to raise his voice of protest against the British? This question came in the year 2013 and 2019. So what was the incident that promoted Gandhi to raise his voice of protest against the British? Kuntu incident asile that promoted Gandhi? যে গান্ধীক বাধ্য কৰাইছিলে গান্ধী নিজৰ ভয়েস দিবৰ কাৰণে ব্ৰিটিছৰ এগেইনষ্টত এই গোটেই কেছটো হ'ল যে গান্ধী ভিজিটেড চাম্পাৰণ অন ইনচেচেণ্ট এফৰ্ট অফ শুক্লাৰ ইনচেচেণ্ট এফৰ্টতহে গান্ধী গৈছিলে বিফৰ গান্ধীয়ে কেতিয়াও জানা নাছিলে ইভেন গান্ধী নেভাৰ হাৰ্ড এবাউট দ্য নেম অফ দ্য প্লেচ চাম্পাৰণ ফৰ দ্য ফাৰ্ষ্ট টাইম হি হাৰ্ড ইট এণ্ড ভিজিটেড ইট অন দ্য ইনচেচেণ্ট এফৰ্ট অফ Shukla. In Champaran, Gandhi came to know about the injustice of the landlord system. Then he discovered a way to free the Indigo sharecroppers from the hands of the British landlord. The Champaran incident promoted Gandhi to raise his voice of protest against the British. Why is Rajkumar Shukla described as being resolute? Or how did Shukla succeeded in persuading Gandhi to visit to Champaran? So ইয়াৰ আগৰ কুৱেশ্যনটো ভেৰি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট আছিল 2 years আহিছিলে 13 and 19 এইটো মনত ৰাখিবা এতিয়া 3টো হৈছে ৰাজকুমাৰ শুক্লা কিয় এটা ৰিজলিউট পাৰ্চন মিন্স ভেৰি ডিটাৰমাইণ্ড খুব প্ৰতিজ্ঞাবদ্ধ এজন ব্যক্তি খুব ষ্ট্ৰং কেৰেক্টাৰ এণ্ড ষ্ট্ৰং ডিটাৰমাইণ্ড মেন বুলি কিয় কোৱা হৈছিলে কাৰণ সি যিটো লাগে সেইটো মানে কৰিহে এৰে এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ এটা ৰিজলিউট How did Shukla succeeded in persuading Gandhi? Gandhik niherile. Why was Gandhi impressed with Shukla? Gandhi shekhot Shuklar pura impressed hosile. Answer is that at first when Gandhi refused to go Champaran, then Rajkumar Shukla accompanied him everywhere. He didn't leave Gandhi even when Gandhi returned to his ashram near Ahmedabad, Shukla followed him too. For weeks he never left Gandhi's side. He requested Gandhi to fix a date for Champaran. Impressed by his tenacity, Gandhi agreed to go to Champaran. Hence, he is described as resolute. Okay? So, 4-number question. Why did Gandhi choose to go to Muzaffar first before going to Champaran? So, whom did he send a telegram in Muzaffarpur? Gandhi, very important question. Muzaffarpur prothom kiyo goisil? The Muzaffarpur Gandhi joar কাৰণটো আছিলে কি গান্ধী decided to go first to Muzaffarpur which was en route to Champaran to obtain more complete information about condition than Shukla was capable of imparting. Shukla jimanbur information দিছিলে তাতকে বেছিকে জানিবৰ কাৰণে গান্ধী প্ৰথম মুজাফৰপুৰ গৈছিলে তাত লয়াৰ্স বিলাকক লগ কৰিছিলে and he collected a lot of information regarding the indigo sharecropping regarding the injustice prevailed in Champaran. He sent a telegram to the Professor Jabba Kripalani of the Arts College in Muzaffarpur. Itu question ahe extra ka ahibo pai. Who was Jabba Kripalani? Jabba Kripalani was the professor of Government Art College, Muzaffarpur. Who wait at the station? Where did Gandhi stay in Muzaffarpur? Jabba Kripalani was waiting at the station with a large body of students. Gandhi stayed for 2 days in the home of Professor Malkani, a teacher in government school. Okay? So, duta bela question ahe, who was Kripalani and where did Gandhi stay for 2 days in Muzaffarpur? Tetia ahibo Malkani. And who was Malkani? Malkani was also a government teacher of a government school in Muzaffarpur. Why does Professor Malkani's action offering shelter to Gandhi extraordinary? Gandhi Malkani jetia Gandhi 2 days of karone ashroy disile, Gandhi commented over it as a extraordinary thing because of karon tu asile Professor Malkani permitted Gandhi to stay in his house for 2 days. The Professor Malkani was a teacher in government school, but being a government professor, it was an extraordinary thing to show sympathy or giving harbor means shelter to an Indian advocate like Gandhi. 7 number question, why was Gandhi not allowed to draw water from the well? Gandhi kyo well or kuar pora pani tulibo dia hua nasile? Or why did the servants of Rajendra Prasad house mistake Gandhi to be? Rajendra Prasador ghoror kam kora bon kora manu kijone kyo Gandhi mistake korisile buji puat jonat? The servants of Rajendra Prasad's house knew Shukla as a poor yeoman means peasant. As Gandhi was with him and he went to Rajendra Prasad house with Shukla, so the servants thought him to be another peasant and let them stay on the ground. Gandhi matit bohibole dia hochile, Shuklar dore eki khok boli bhabichile. They mistook him to be an untouchable like Shukla. So ekhinte ami gom pao hekhini samoyt untouchable orthat dalit superior inferior casteism to beshi asile. Borno Bokhoimmo Niti ba Protha. So they didn't permit him to draw water from the well because lest some drops from his bucket pollute the entire so jene bhabichile je okoman pani jodi Gandhiye tule guti mane pani khini ki hoi jabo guti pani khini mane kolukhito hoi jabo mane heri hoi jabo boli bhabichile jehetu dalit untouchable asile. Why did Gandhi cite the lawyers? Cite mane gali pora. Gandhi kyo lawyer bolo gali pora parisile? Why did he say about the law courts? Gandhi cited the lawyers for collecting big fees from the sharecroppers. About the law courts, Gandhi said that they ought not go to the law courts. Law courts are found fruitless in tackling such case. Where the peasants are so crushed and fear stricken, law courts are useless. Why did Gandhi agree to the settlement of 25% refund to the farmers? Gandhi kyo 25% to the samarthon disile? Bahute proshno ahe. Gandhi agreed to the settlement of 25% refund to the farmers because according to Gandhi, the amount of the refund was less important than the fact that the landlord had been obliged to surrender part of the money and with it part of their prestige and also their rights. Gandhi koichile paisa to daron kotha nohoy, but along with money they have surrendered their prestige and rights in front of the innocent and illiterate peasants of India. Bharator kishokkolor sonnmukhot mur duaisile, sihotor sonman laghob hoisile. That matters much according to Gandhi. What do you know about the arable lands in Champaran? They say arable lands, jibla kheti karone upojogi. That means suitable for cultivation. It's called arable. Arable lands mane ki hoy? Champaranot ki buja jay? Most of the arable land in Champaran district is divided into large states owned by Englishmen and worked by Indian tenants. The chief commercial crop was indigo. Chief commercial crop, that means main crop. The landlords compel all tenants to plant 15% of their lands with indigo and surrender the entire indigo harvest as rent. This was done by long-term contract. And 15% indigo ihote koribo loga hoisil as a rent of the land. Ei je matibur dile Britishe, he matiburor extra ke lagan ba tax levy kora hua nasile, tar poriborte ki koisile 15% indigo koribo loga hoisil. Aru he indigo prai uliai loisile. What had spread through Muzaffarpur and to Champaran? The news of Gandhi's advent and of the nature of his mission spread quickly through Muzaffarpur and to Champaran. What did Muzaffarpur lawyers do? Muzaffarpur lawyers called on Gandhi to brief him. They said that they frequently represent the peasants group in court. They also told him about their cases and reported the size of their fees. Okay? Whom did Gandhi first meet after reaching Champaran? Champaran log poi Gandhi prothom kak log paithile. After reaching Champaran, Gandhi first visited the secretary of the British Landlords Association. The secretary told him that he could give no information to an outsider. Gandhi answered that he was not an outsider. How did Gandhi prepare himself after receiving summon to appear in the court? After receiving a summon to appear in the court, Gandhi remained awake all night. যে কোৰ্টৰ চামনখন পোৱাৰ পিছত গান্ধীয়ে গোটেই ৰাতি শুব পৰা নাছিলে. Gandhi telegraphed Rajendra Prasad to come from Bihar with influential friends. আৰু গান্ধীয়ে ৰাজকুমাৰ শুক্লাক কৈছিলে যে অলপ ফ্ৰেণ্ডছ লৈ আহা বিহাৰৰ পৰা. He needed support. Gandhi also sent instruction to the ashram. He wrote a full report to the viceroy. আৰু viceroyলৈ এখন complete report পঠাইছিলে গান্ধীয়ে. Who proved to be the beginning of the liberation of the peasants of Motihari from the fear of the British? What proof? কোনটো প্ৰমাণ কৰিছিলে যে কৃষকসকলক মতিহাৰী কৃষকসকলক মুক্তি দিয়াৰ সংগ্ৰাম আৰম্ভ হৈছিল বুলি? The spontaneous demonstration of the sharecroppers in thousands around the courthouse was the beginning of their liberation from the fear of the British. গান্ধী যেতিয়া কোৰ্টত গৈছিলে, গান্ধী হৈ যেতিয়া মোকদ্দমা চলি আহিছিলে, স্বতঃস্ফূৰ্তভাৱে হাজাৰ হাজাৰ শ্বেয়াৰক্ৰপাৰ্ছ সাধাৰণ কৃষকবোৰ ওলাই আহিছিলে. ইয়ে প্ৰমাণ কৰিছিলে যে ভাৰতবৰ্ষৰ মানুহে ব্ৰিটিছৰ বিৰুদ্ধে the beginning of liberation, beginning of movement against the injustice of the British has started. Why did Gandhi oppose the suggestion of his lawyer friends to let Andrew stay in Champaran to help them? Very important. So Gandhi ki oppose কৰিছিলে লয়াৰজনৰ লয়াৰবিলাকৰ ছাজেশ্যন যে এণ্ড্ৰিউজ যি গান্ধীৰ ডিচাইপল আছিলে, ফলোৱাৰ্ছ আছিলে, আৰু সেই ব্ৰিটিছ এণ্ড্ৰিউজৰ হেল্প ল'বলৈ কিয় অপ'জ কৰিছিলে? অৰ হাউ ডিড গান্ধী টিচ ছেল্ফ ৰিলায়েঞ্চ টু দ্য পিপল অফ চাম্পাৰাম? আৰু ইয়াৰ যোগেদি গান্ধীয়ে আত্মবিশ্বাসৰ এটা পাঠ শিকাইছিলে চাম্পাৰামৰ কৃষকসকলক. চ' দ্য আনচাৰ ইজ ডেট চাৰ্লছ ফেয়াৰ এণ্ড্ৰিউজ ৱাজ এন ইংলিছ পেচিফিষ্ট, শান্তিবাদী লোক, শান্তিকামী লোক, pacifist. He was a devoted follower of Gandhi. Gandhi's lawyer friend suggested him to let Andrew stay in Champaran and help him. But Gandhi opposed it by expressing that it would be the matter of sameness if they asked help from Britishers. It would show their weakness. Through it imparted the education of self-reliance. And the next 17 and 18 numbers, actually these two numbers were left dropout questions from the section of 1 mark question answers. So let me finish. So let me include it again in these 2 mark question answers. Okay. 17 number question is that where did Gandhi proceed to form Tirhat? Gandhi proceeded to Motihari, the capital of Champaran. Who was the champion of the sharecroppers? Gandhi was the champion of the sharecroppers. So that's all for this video. Keep watching my channel and subscribe it for the new learners and wait for the next interesting video. Have a nice day.